We're going to go ahead and start with open forum. Would anybody like to utilize open forum?
Hello, everyone. I am Heather Mann, president of Spectrum, Auburn University's Gay Straight Alliance, and that is going to be the last time I get to say this in front of all of you. First of all, I just want to say congratulations to everyone who won their elections and to everyone who ran. You all ran really great campaigns, and I am really excited for the way that the new officership is going to take SGA next year. I'm so glad that I've been able to come here and speak to all of you for the past year. Y'all have been really great and wonderful with helping Spectrum just get the word out that we're here for everyone on campus. For all of you incoming senators, you don't have to worry about forgetting my name. You're going to be seeing a lot of me. As for our meeting last week, we talked about healthy romantic relationships. Unfortunately, I was unable to attend, so I don't know how many of you were there. So I'll just go over some of the basics as Valentine's Day approaches. If you or anyone you know has a partner who is belittling them or the things that they love is
now move to roll call, Senators. Just write yes. Write down.
Just write one and then yes.
Yeah, one yes.
Yeah, and so on the next vote, we'll just write two and then your answer for that.
Yeah.
If there's any contention, we'll do that too. Thank y'all.
All right, the minutes for the past few meetings were sent out electronically. Is there any corrections to the minutes seen? All right, seeing none, they are approved and corrected. Now we're moving to reports, starting with officers. All right.
Alright, last Senate meeting for those of you who served this year, and I want to thank y'all for all that y'all have done. I know I haven't been present at a lot of the meetings, but y'all's work has not gone unnoticed. We're super appreciative as an executive team for all that y'all have done for us and all that y'all have done for the student body. I just really want to thank y'all for being able to be here tonight. It's a lot of fun to see all these faces in the room that we've seen throughout the year, and here and then up in the Dolphin Suite and on the concourse. So just thank y'all for that. And then one last announcement for the treasurer. Ring Week is this week. I know y'all hear a lot of rings from me, but Ring Week is 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the second floor of the Student Center, and students with 75 hours can get that ring. And if you can share the graphic from SGA, that'd be great. Congratulations to all the new people who just got elected. Y'all got some big shoes to fill, but I know y'all are up to the task. So best of luck for this year. The people in these seats have made a lot of good friends, and I know y'all will too. I really encourage y'all to step in and learn from the people this year. Step into all that is SGA.
job well done. This has been a very impactful Senate. I know Carlos is going to speak to that in a minute, but thank you, genuinely. The long hours that y'all have put in these seats and sitting in this room and in your office hours, it really does go a long way. And Auburn genuinely is thankful for everything that you've done. So thank you to the new senators. Congratulations. The Auburn student body is trusting you to represent them. I want to challenge y'all to be bold, to be problem solvers, and to look at every experience and every conversation you have with a constituent as an opportunity. Don't hold back. The Auburn student body deserves the very best, and they're trusting you to bring it to them. So come, be engaged. You definitely, I sat in these seats 2 years ago, and you get out of it what you put in. So don't hold back from the very beginning. Senators, once again, I want to challenge all with a strong transition, so that way this next group is able and will have an efficient start and truly understand what they're doing and where they can, so that way that ball doesn't stop. But thank you for a wonderful year, and I can't not take this opportunity to thank President Smith. He has President Smith has worked tirelessly to support all of you as individuals, as a Senate, and as a governing body, looking at those things that you're bringing each week and how you can learn and grow in those opportunities of service, but also how you can make that legislation the best. And big shoes to fill. I know we'll do it well, but really thankful for everything he's done. War Eagle.
Is that it on offices? So now moving to our college reports, starting with at large.
So Nick at large. Hey guys, I just want to point out that Miss Auburn, Treasurer, VP, and President are all sitting in this room right now as senators, and I really just think that goes to show the leadership skills and just like overall knowledge of SGA and Auburn that Senate develops. And future senators, I really hope y'all can take advantage of this opportunity as well.
Thank you. Agriculture.
Hawkins Agriculture. So our ag ambassadors were selected this past week, and there was 2 biosystems engineering students. So that was really good for engineering. Also 1 ag educator, so representing. And then beyond the farm. So I don't know if y'all went to that event. It's on the green space in March. So, but I won't be here. I know the other senator will explain that because we'll be coming back. For those of you who will be in Senate this next week or in March, I just encourage y'all to come out. There's going to be like 26 or 28 different booths. There's going to be like camels, cows, food, there's plants. So just like to learn about agriculture. It's fun, interactive. So I just encourage y'all to come out. But thank y'all for the students.
Thank you. Business.
Welcome to business. We've got a few exciting things happening in the College of Business this week. First off, Exec Society interviews are open, so feel free to apply for that if you're a business student. Yeah, keep coming. And then we've also got it. We're really excited for our new group. New senators will be me and Andrew. We got Caden, Hannah Vines, and then Stephen Sadie. So we're super excited for that. And then on the schools council side, we got Jackson Davis and Kathleen Sullivan. So we're happy to get going.
Thank you. CNC.
Rutland, Tennessee. Last kind of report for me is February the 12th from 2 to 6 p.m. We have our Building Science Career Fair. It's an awesome career fair. For my advice opinion, I think it's one of the best at Auburn. They're requesting that you not wear backpacks this year. But it's from 2 to 6 in the Harbor Family Recruiting Center. That's kind of my last report. But thank all y'all. Thank you everybody out there at the front desk. Carlos, thank you Jane for budget and finance. I really appreciate everything. And to Gage and whoever's going to be the next CATC Center. Hope y'all can text me, call me, or whatever. I want to be a support for y'all and answer any questions y'all have.
Appreciate it. COSAM.
Taylor Kosiam. We would like to yield our time to our schools council president, Vice President Cole Callahan, and Addie Carwell.
All right, hey guys, if you didn't hear, my name is Cole Callahan, and I had the privilege of serving as schools council president this year for COSAM. So this is our report. Basically, the platform we were elected on, really trying to focusing on bringing the students and connecting them more to our faculty, just because COSAM is a great college, but one disadvantage we do have is a lot of our courses are large lecture-based, and sometimes it's really hard for students to build relationships that we feel are necessary to succeed in our college. So resources, the first event we had was Welcome Week in the fall, and we did this thing called Common COSAM, where we basically brought Chick-fil-A out with students on the condition that they filled out a survey for us. It was pretty helpful, filled out mostly by freshmen. And what we really realized was that there was a big division between the way our classes work in COSAM and the way they work in high school for a lot of the students. And we found that the freshmen were greatly intimidated, mostly by the academic workload that our college was. And then another thing we did as well was we had weekly update emails where we tried to connect the COSAM student body more of what SGA was doing, specifically what pertained to COSAM. So we sent out emails saying like, hey guys, there's going to be this event, whatnot. And that's also how we communicated anything that was happening event-wise within our college.
Hey, well, like Cole said, my name is Addie, and I'm ready to serve as vice president this year. And so our first event, Come On COSAM, we got surveys from students back, and that was a really great opportunity for us to assess students' needs and see how they were feeling and concerns they had for the upcoming year. And again, like Cole said, a lot of the feedback was from freshmen, and that was really important for us so we could gauge where they were and how we could better meet their needs. So what we mean by bridging the gap between staff and faculty and students, we really just wanted to place the emphasis on this during our year because it was something that we recognized during our freshman year and wanted to better that relationship between staff and faculty and the students within COSAM. So what we did was we went and sat in on a lot of the staff and faculty meetings, and that was really important for us, and the staff and faculty was super receptive and eager to learn how they can better support the students in COSAM.
Yeah, and then so our biggest thing was involving freshmen, just because specifically within COSAM, we have one of the highest drop rates within all the colleges from that freshman to sophomore year transition. And a lot of the time that's just because the class rigor seems to be too much, but we really wanted to promote that if you utilize the resources that we have actually, sometimes it isn't as bad as it sounds. So we did that through attending a bunch of different events that COSAM holds. So if you're in any pre-health major in COSAM, when you're a freshman in the fall, you have to attend this thing called pre-health class, which seats about 300 people in SCA twice on Tuesdays. And so we would go and give out our office hours, ask if anybody had any concerns and what we could do to better. We would sit through and see if anybody wanted to talk to us at the end of these meetings. Along with that, we attended the involvement rouse, where we basically sat up as COSAM, schools council, once again waiting for anybody to come up with questions that they had pertaining to COSAM specifically. Open house, of course, we also sat through, and then AED, which is a pre-health honor society, specifically within the College of COSAM. We would sit through and ask if anybody had any concerns, comments, or questions.
So those are just a few highlights from our year, and we're really thankful for all that y'all do on this end of everything. So thank y'all for letting us come share.
All right, thank you all. Next we have education.
Bruns Education. So the student ambassador applications are open for College of Education and kinesiology. And kinesiology is in College of Education, so let your friends know that are in kinesiology that they can apply for College of Ed and apply for kinesiology. They can do both. Unfortunately, College of Ed just won't do College of Ed. But those close on February 17th, so let your friends know.
Engineering.
Retail engineering. So tonight we chose our new Kubla Engineering Ambassadors for the College of Engineering. I would like to congratulate Senator Saville for being one of our members. And then also would like to congratulate our new senators. Y'all have 3 senators here that are returning, but I'm sure if y'all have any questions that the 3 outgoing senators will answer any of those.
Appreciate it. All right, forestry and wildlife sciences.
Mainly forestry and wildlife sciences. Thank you all for such an amazing term. It's been a really challenging yet rewarding experience, and I'm really excited to see what the incoming senators have in store for their next term. Congratulations, and War Eagle.
Thank you. Grad school.
Great grad school. 2 quick announcements. graduate student council colloquium, which is usually like during the lunchtime hour. So it's at noon, February 19th, which is Wednesday. The topic that will be talked about is mental health for college students. So I feel like that's applicable to everybody, and it also comes with free lunch. So feel free to come to that. Tell your constituents about that as well. Also, I don't know if you all remember, but a few weeks ago, Senator Kim PC challenged vet med and grad school and nursing to donate $500 to the SANE nursing program. And so I'm proud to say that the graduate student council did donate $500 to the SANE program. So, thank you.
Thank you. Human Sciences?
Huntley Human Sciences. So two quick things. Applications are out for the International Quality of Life study abroad tour, or not abroad, but study tour, y'all can just. So I mentioned this when I was doing a resolution for our commendation for Dean Hinton. It's the opportunity for students to get to go to New York and represent the College of Human Sciences at the International Quality of Life Awards and get to meet some incredible people and share great experiences. I had the opportunity to go this past December, and it's absolutely incredible. So if you have friends in the College of Human Sciences, encourage them to apply. Also, ambassador applications will be coming out next month. Just a quick little refresher, those are the students that represent the college at those events. That is a program that we, as the Senate and School Council, oversee. So once those applications are live, I'm sure Jan will do a great job of filling all that.
Thank you. Liberal arts?
King Liberal Arts. Hey y'all, so the College of Liberal Arts will be having several schools council directors positions, applications open as soon as our new team gets settled in. So the incoming senators, you'll be on the lookout for that, and be sure to tell your constituents to apply.
Nursing?
Travel nursing, I'm going to be able to come to myself to present our school's council. Our school's council, recognition. So Mary Kay Christie is the president, and Mary Moore is my vice president this year. They've done an excellent job. Unfortunately, they are in fourth semester of nursing school, and their clinicals are crazy because they're in the ICU and ER, so they cannot make it tonight. But they did want me to present some of that. So we started out this year with a welcome committee,
Pharmacy.
NPC Pharmacy. So last week we found out the Harrison School of Pharmacy was reaccredited for a full 8 years. We are super pumped. That is the maximum accreditation you can get. So we are very excited that we will graduate with our degrees. Also I want to give a shout out to our new schools council. Our Vice President Megan and our new Senator Caitlin are here, and so is their cool new Students Council president. I heard she's great. We do have a program expansion fund coming to you tonight, so I encourage you guys to look that over and ask any questions that you may have. And then I just want to give a shout out to Carlos. I don't know if you guys remember this, but at our first Senate meeting, he pronounced it President Pro Tempore. So I think he's come a long way. and I just want to give a shout out to Carlos for everything he's done this year.
You could have done that, right? On to that man.
Alright, that's gonna be a tough one to follow. I just want to start out by saying thank you for welcoming back this seat during that delay where we did not have representation from Vet Med. It's been an honor to fill this seat, and I'm just grateful for y'all for explaining things like what is a Haley concourse and what is a C-store. So thank you all sincerely. With that being said, I'll be back for a second round. I was elected as of today, so thank you. And I'll be joined by our President Bailey Reed, who presented last week, as well as a new VP, Lindsay Powers, who is a first year. So looking forward to the ground running with y'all next week. Thank you.
All right, good job, y'all. For those that were awesome. So now moving to committee reports, starting with academic affairs.
Tell engineering. I'm so sorry. I think, let's see, I forgot what I was going to say. So we're finishing up our transition materials, so that's almost done for the next group. And then, so I just want to thank all of y'all for bearing with me when I was giving reports on Scantrons, printing. I know that can't be the most fun thing to listen to, but we really worked hard on that. I want to thank Carlos, Pearson, and Ada Ruth for supporting us. There were a lot of times where I was just kind of clueless on what to do, but y'all really helped us through that, so thank y'all for that. And then I want to thank my committee. None of this could have happened without the work that y'all did. I mean, I was just there to tell y'all what to do, kind of, but y'all really made the work happen, and y'all really made significant strides as far as academics go, so I want to thank y'all for that.
Thank you, Mr. Patel. Next, we have budget and finance.
City Business. Thank you, Mr. President. Guys, what an exciting year. Congratulations to the entire Budget and Finance Committee, and thank you to each of y'all. Y'all have poured in so much to the student body, and I'm proud to let everyone know, especially our new senators that are interested in what committee they might be involved in. Each semester, every student pays $52 a year that goes to a student activity fee, and the Budget and Finance Committee plays a huge role in determining where that funding goes. And it's through the Student Senate that we vote as a whole to decide how that money works to elevate your experience and make it the very best it can be. And I would argue that this team, along with this Student Senate, did a phenomenal job this past year with over $1.8 million in direct funding on top of the administrative fees that go towards making the Auburn Student Dream a reality. And great work to them. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Ada Ruth. Thank you, Pearson. Thank you, Brad. Thank you to so many people. Corey. The BNF team's a little different. A lot of our questions aren't necessarily going to Carlos and asking, but we really rely heavily on our advisors. And it's just an impressive process. To our new senators, if you have any questions about the BNF process, I'd be glad to talk with you about it. I'm a huge advocate for it and encourage all of you to consider it as well. I think we do great work for the students, and I hope that the upcoming BNF team goes beyond what we did this past year and continues to make Auburn even better. So, thank you so much. Thank you, and thank you, Mr. President. That's it.
All right, thank you. Go to laws.
Board of Liberal Arts. Okay. I'm going to try and do this without crying. So, and it's already happening. But we have a very short Code of Education presentation, but before that, I have a few thank yous. I want to say thank you to my committee this year. They did a great job working so tirelessly, even if we went through just period changes. They worked so hard to make sure that those were about to be the best period changes y'all have ever seen. They also bared with me because after Senator Zara left, I had huge shoes to fill. And I am just very thankful that they helped me, really grab the reins, and we learned a lot of things together, and it took some time getting really eased into it.
thank you to each and every one of you that have been in this room with me the past 2 years. I've learned a lot from each of you. My mindset has grown. I've grown as an individual and a leader, and I'm very thankful for that. I admire how each and every one of you are so dedicated to making sure that this is going to be the best experience, that new students kind of coming in and the ones that are already here and they're getting out in May, like me. I just am so thankful for the way each and every one of you is so dedicated to serving, and I admire all of you very much. And also to the front table, thank you for all of the hard work that y'all put in behind the scenes, hours that we don't have, or that we don't see and that we don't know about. I'm so appreciative. So now I'm going to go the rest of my time to sing the refrain.
All right, I'm going to try to do this without crying. 2014, giving up sunshine law, we heard a lot from our city council about being open with our students, especially with how we're spending on their money. So I wanted to remind this group and the upcoming one of what we're striving to do. And this is chapter 1401. It is only one chapter. But basically, this law says that any meeting we have, we want that to be open. We want to record minutes, and we want those minutes to be recorded. The only exception would be if someone's character or good name is in question. Those obviously can be held behind closed doors with a certain level of confidentiality. And then the voting records during the meeting are also publicized, again, to promote transparency. As far as minutes go, specifically, we're responsible for keeping track of what motions are made, who seconds them, and then how the votes fall. And then, just like voting, or this is how we make the voting record public, by including minutes with that. And then finally, as far as whose responsibilities it is for information, it would be our responsibility if we're calling the meeting to inform students of when that meeting is and where that is. And that's where our responsibility stops. After that, it's up to them. And then even in emergency meetings, obviously depending on the circumstances, we're trying to give notice and publicize those meetings. But that's all I've got.
All right, thank y'all so much for that one. Next we have inclusion and diversity.
At large, I just want to start by thanking my committee. I know I really shouldn't be the one thanking y'all because I really only served as y'all's committee chair for the past few weeks. Y'all really did great so far this semester. We definitely had some ups and downs, faced some challenges and had some frustration. But y'all really did push through it. We made a lot of progress in some big pieces of legislation. And then future senators, if y'all want a committee that is challenging, I suggest you do IMP.
Thank you. Student affairs.
At large, I want to thank you all for allowing me to serve alongside you over the past year. It has been exciting. I want to congratulate our newly elected officers. You all worked hard, and I know that SGA is going to be in good hands. And I want to commend the work of the Student Affairs Committee. And I want to end with this African proverb. If you think you're too small to make a difference, you have not spent the night with the mosquito. Mosquito makes a difference in an annoying way. No, it does. But the principle is the same. One person can stop a great injustice. One person can be a voice for the truth. One person's kindness can save a life. Each person matters. Congratulations, new senator-elects. I'm proud to leave this seat behind you all. Good luck. Where you go?
Thank you. Exec committee.
Like Human Sciences, just want to thank all of you. Also, still mad that I have to go behind your car every week. But just want to thank all of you for the hard work that you all put in this year, especially Senate Exec. We had a couple of really late nights at the involvement suite that y'all powered through, and I'm very grateful for y'all for that. Everybody's not gonna let anybody go due to absences. So thank y'all for being dedicated to that each and every week. Thank you to that front table for doing the thankless job every week. Yes, snaps to them. We really appreciate all that y'all do, because y'all help Senate function in a way that a whole lot of people don't get to see. Thank you to our liaisons for showing up every week, and giving us exposure to different parts of campus that we might not otherwise see. So thank y'all to your dedication for this group and getting to serve alongside you this year. I've been in the seat for the last 3 years. First year was at that table, and the last 2 years was in this seat. So it is going to be very, very weird to walk away from this seat tonight. But this seat and this experience has shaped me into the leader that I am and gave me a passion and love for SGA. So to this new group, take advantage of every single second. You never know what could transpire after you leave this room. So just best of luck. I'm here if you need me. I'm grateful.
All right, last committee, freshman committee.
Okay, so we are currently working on our SPU project, which has kind of been in the making for a few months. And we're finally talking to different programs, reaching out to things like Creed Week, just seeing if we can collaborate with them. So our event should be mid-March, and yeah.
Good on those. All right, so now we move to reports of liaisons, ISO.
Green Love ISO, so not this Thursday, but next Thursday on February 20th, is ISO's spring event. It's called the Cultural Showcase, which is a different name than before. But it's just an opportunity for the different student organizations within ISO to set up a booth or give a performance. So there's going to be little snacks in the show. So next Thursday at 5:30 in the Student Center Ballroom, February 20th.
Honors.
Christopher Honors. I just wanted to give a last reminder that the Honors College is having their formal on March 28th from 6 to 10, and there's a Venmo for that as well. And I just want to say thank you to everyone in Senate, especially exec as well, for welcoming the liaison positions in. And new senators, I hope you build upon the work of this Senate and increasing the role of liaisons. And I look forward to the future of these positions, so thanks guys.
All right, housing.
Another housing. I sent you the slideshow.
To me.
To the email. Yeah. If not, it's fine.
Do you mind resending it?
Sorry?
Can you resend it?
You good?
On our housing, sorry guys. We have some exciting news regarding what's going to happen in the next 5 years. So with master leasing, as a lot of folks know, we lease half of 160 lots, and hopefully by next year we'll be leasing the whole complex, and no one that's not going to Auburn Housing will be able to do it. On numbers, that means we will still be afloat. We'll have the exact same number of students and beds. As for the price, it will be the same price as the village. Moving on, summer 20 to 21, spring 20 to 22. 3 more buildings in the hill will be closing, so that means 6 buildings in total will be closed, leaving only NAP, Sassnet, and Bull. Hopefully by then, we'll be having a second master lease, so that means we'll have 160 according to what we've heard, they'll be state of the art and they will be smart residence halls. So, yeah, thank you.
All right, Senator Sadie, you have something?
City Business, thank you, Mr. President. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to move each orders of business PSSB 200217001 and PSSB 200217002 to current orders of business.
Second. All right, it's been moved and second to move it to current orders of business. Any debate? Seeing no one, I'll move to vote. All in favor, please write down yes. All opposed. And say aye. Aye. All opposed. All right, the ayes have it, and these will now be current orders of business. All right. Yeah.
PSSB 200210001, Chapter 302, Code of Corrections.
This brought to you by Senator Huntley.
Huntley, Human Sciences. So we talked about this a lot last semester, so kind of bringing it back full circle, making a section in the code that outlines where senators are expected to complete their college office hour at the same time, day, and location every single week, so that they're more accessible to the students needing to find their senator. My vision for this is that those times will be posted on SGA's website, so when they look up their senator, they'll be able to see how they can access them as well. I am going to make one amendment to this bill. The second sentence under 302.1.1.1, the senator will also need to attempt to conduct these office hours with members of their college's schools council. I would like to strike that sentence out, not because I don't believe in the value of completing those office hours with the schools council, but in reading that, it's kind of hard to, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of hard to find the timeline of where you would complete it like with your schools council individually per senator. So the example that I was giving was engineering. At that point, would each senator then have an individual office hour, and the schools council be expected to do 5 different office hours. So finding a different way to format that, but for now we're just going to strike it out and allow senators to just complete their office hours individually for this first go round and then see when it goes in schools council. But that's made a motion to amend the bill.
All right, we're now voting on the amendment. Is there any other debate? All right, seeing no one else move to a vote, all in favor, please say aye and write down yes.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, the ayes have it, and the amendment's carried, so we'll now vote on the bill as itself all together. Is there any other debate? Or is there any debate? Senator Kramer.
Yeah, just with the location, each week, with senators who are representing colleges that have multiple buildings, I know engineering has 14. So if we would consider, so if we could propose an amendment to be conducted at a set time and day every week, and then for senators who works to set a location, let that be the case, but not codified.
Yeah. Huntley Human Sciences. While I see the value in that, that's the whole reason that second sentence exists. That exceptions will be made at the discretion of the Senate Executive Committee. So if the College of Engineering were to go to Senate Exec and say, hey, we have several different buildings, we want to propose a rate, we can spread that out, rather than have the discretion up to the Senate Exec Committee to be able to do so.
Any other debate? All right, seeing none, we'll now move to a vote. All in favor of passing this with the amendment, please say aye and say yes.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, the ayes have it, the bill is carried.
PSSB 200210002, School of Nursing Schools Council Constitution.
You got it.
Okay, so I'm sure Senator telephoned y'all last week. These are just some clerical changes to the School of Nursing Schools Council Constitution. They're just very basic. That if there's any questions, I'm going to pass this bill.
All right. So move the second to adopt this bill. Is there any debate? Seeing no one, I move to a vote. All in favor, please say aye and write yes.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, the ayes have it, and this bill is carried.
So is there any confusion on what number that was? Yeah. Okay, cool. So this is number 6. PSSB 2. I know. This coming one.
Now this
is
is
6. the College of Veterinary Medicine Schools Council Constitution.
Brought to you by Senator Shore.
Sure, that meant, as discussed last week, we made some pretty drastic changes to our constitution. It's now fully accurate and represents what we're doing over there. So I move to pass this bill as written.
All right, it's moved and seconded to adopt this bill on the board. Is there any debate? Seeing none, when I move to a vote, all in favor of passing this legislation, please say aye and write yes.
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it, the Constitution is carried.
BSSB 20021701 Program Expansion Fund Request for SGA.
It's brought to you by Senator Nunn.
None at large. So this is just a PDF request. Since we haven't seen it before, I'll read it in its entirety. Ask for the approval of the following, the amount of $8,320.44 to be allocated to the City Government Association as a program expansion fund request for the graduate and professional schools line item. The expansion of this line item is to accommodate for the School of Pharmacy's budget for the fiscal year ending September 30th, 2020. And then an in-depth breakdown for each line item is attached below. So basically, I don't think that what happened was BNF did not allocate for the School of Pharmacy's budget, and their budget is right there, $8,320. This is just to allow them to complete events and that kind of thing. I move to pass this, please.
Senator Patel.
Can we make an amendment, or I motion to make an amendment to spell company run by the board?
All right. Is there any debate on the amendment? All right, seeing no one, I move to a vote. All in favor of this amendment, please say aye and write yes. Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it, and now we will carry this with the rest of the legislation. Is there any debate on the budget itself, Senator Sadie?
City Business, same as President, just so this doesn't catch anybody off guard, the Graduate Student Council changed the way that they went about allocating funds this year. We wanted to make sure that every organization on campus had clear line items all the way across the board. Somehow the Harrison School of Pharmacy ended up not being directly involved with those conversations, so this is making sure that that conversation was carried out in the proper manner. And so that's why it's on the floor tonight. Senator Nunn has copied the direct program expansion fund request. This is pretty much a routine definition of a program expansion fund, and from the BNF team side, as well as working with advisors and all others involved, feel this is a good allocation of funds and goes towards basic needs that are similar to the other organizations as well in Graduate Student Council. Nothing out of the ordinary, so I personally am in favor for this legislation. Thanks.
Is there any other debate? All right, seeing no one, I move to a vote. All in favor of passing this PEF, please say aye and write yes.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, the ayes have it, and the money will be allocated.
Okay, so question number 9, correct?
Yes.
PSSB 20021702 Reserve Fund Request for University Programming Council.
No, you got it.
Strong engineering. So UPC was put in a bit of an interesting spot with their fall comedy event this past year with Cody Co canceling. So when Cody Co canceled, that money that was allocated for that event was returned to the reserve fund because the fiscal year expired. And so as most of everybody knows, they had David Dobrik come in November. And so the money for David Dobrik came out of their 2019-2020 budget as opposed to their 2018-2019 budget, which they originally had the money allocated for that fall comedy event. So they're just requesting to have that money back from the reserve fund so that they can have a spring comedy event. Are there any questions?
City Business, thank you, Mr. President. I just thought this was a great point to reach out to the fellow senators in the room that are new. This is 2 prime examples of the biggest pieces of legislation out of the Budget and Finance Committee. Program expansion funds were the one we just did right before this. That means the line item already exists for the certain program, and we're making, in addition to that line item, a certain additions that we're funding. A reserve fund request is not originally in the line item request, and it's something that's being added. It's typically a one-time purchase such as this. Sammy explained it very well. So again, BNF teamwork on this thing.
Is there a motion?
Motion to vote.
I second the motion.
bill just read? Is there any other debate? Okay, seeing none, we'll now move to a vote. All in favor, please say aye and write yes. Aye. All opposed? All right, the ayes have it, and the RFR is allocated. So that is it for legislation. Great job for the year. We'll now move into announcements. So I know everybody got a chance to talk, but is there anything else anybody, any senators want to say, like closing remarks, or being sure that they didn't get anything off? Anyone? Cool. All right, so for my announcements, it's kind of a lot of stuff that's been said already. Thank y'all for a great year. I know it's been a lot of ups, a lot of downs, but it's been a very, very good learning experience for me. I know it's been for all y'all here as well. I'll be here until May, so I want to be a resource for you in this room. I know y'all done a lot of work, and some of you continue to do more work throughout this year and do a lot of great things. So I hope everybody got something out of this, whether that's if you got a new work ethic or you found your new best friend, whatever that may be. I'm confident that everybody got something out of it. So thank y'all for that, and yeah, thank y'all for making this the best year of my life. It's been a good time. And to the next group, I will also be a resource for you all. Don't I guess, live up to our name. I want y'all to do better than us. So with that being said, I know there'll be senators in this room that are going to keep that seat. So don't let anybody slack off. Keep everybody motivated. Because it's easy to get in a habit of not wanting to work when others are around you doing the job. But don't let that be you. I will also be a resource, like I said, and we're going to transition the heck out of you. So yeah, I'll make sure that I'll do what I can, but when I'm not here, I want y'all to hold y'all's own. Again, thank y'all to the support staff up here. Appreciate you for that. They've done a lot, like they've said, that's gone unnoticed, but it's been a good time, great time trying to lead them in a way that is really not just me holding their hands, but everybody right next to me. Having a good time, but also getting the work done. So if there's anything else I can do, just let me know. I'll be here. It's been really fun. Thank y'all to the liaisons as well. Y'all held it down. Yeah, I think that's all I got. But let me know if you need anything. Now I'm going to ask the outgoing senators to move to the back of the room while the incoming group comes in. You want to do this? Yeah.
Yes, if y'all can bring your voting sheets.
Yeah, just bring your voting sheets up to us as we go to the back.
Yes.
Oh, come over, buddy. I'm gonna give you a hug. Thanks for putting up with me. I learned a lot from you.
I was like, you're gonna leave your charger. I looked at it. I said he's gonna leave it. I'll be here next week. One more time. One last time.
As the new group comes up, council members just come sit back. You'll be called up. Hey, everybody. Hey, so as the new group comes up, schools council, I just said it, but the schools council members just stay back there for a second. You'll be called up and momentarily as well. But yeah, just try to find a seat in your college. If you don't know yet, that's fine. Just kind of find somewhere. But we'll hang in the back. Afterwards, I encourage all the senators to be able to, or outgoing to be with the new ones as well. All right, your vice president-elect is up here now. He's passing. He'll kind of lead you through it. You guys, Vice President-elect Senator. up, guys? My name is Hayes Casson, and we're just going to start out by doing quick introductions, and it'll go just like this. So, my name is Hayes Casson, and I'm a major in accounting, and I'm a junior, and I'm excited to serve as your next SGA Vice President.
So, after you introduce yourself, we'll go as a group. So, after all of Senate, then you'll just repeat after me. So, first, starting with Hayes. Say, I do solemnly promise.
I do solemnly promise
to support the Constitution and laws of the Student Government Association of Auburn University.
to support the Constitution and the laws of the Student Government Association of Auburn University,
And to perform the duties of my office to the best of my ability.
and to perform the duties of my office to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God. So now we're going to go around the room and we're just going to ask each senator to stand up and kind of give a brief introduction, just name and major. And we're just going to kind of go down the row like this. And then once we get right there, we'll go to Kyla and then go back like this. So we'll start down to this end.
I'm John David Matthews. I'm a freshman. I'm a senator at large, and I'm a previous major.
I'm Luke Hess. I'm a senator at large, freshman. I'm an industrial systems engineering major.
Hey y'all, I'm Jake Hasten. I'm a senator at large, and I'm a journalism major.
Hey y'all, I'm Mari Sullivan. I'm at large, and I'm a senior, and I'm a health services administration major.
Hey y'all, I'm Reese Elizabeth, and I'm a biomedical sciences sophomore, and I'm also an at-large senator.
Hey you guys, my name is Cole Callahan. I'm a sophomore and I'm a biomedical sciences major.
Hey guys, I'm a freshman. My name is Gracie Groot, and I'm a biomedical sciences major.
Hey y'all, I'm Kennedy Gill. I'm a sophomore and I'm a biomedical science major.
Hey guys, my name is Caitlin Taylor, and I'm the pharmacy senator, and I'm a first-year pharmacy senator.
I'm Gage Horton. I'm a sophomore and I'm a senator at large in CATC.
Hey y'all, my name is Anna May. I am a junior. I'm studying human development and family studies, and I'm senator for the Applied Human Sciences.
Hey y'all, my name is Colin Doral. I'm majoring in agriculture business and I'm a tax senator freshman.
Hey y'all, my name is David Geary. I'm a sophomore and I'm a force major here.
Hey y'all, I'm Harrison Carter. I'm a junior and a political science major, senator of College of Liberal Arts.
Hi, I'm Kat Loftus. I'm studying political science. I'm a junior, also College of Liberal Arts.
I'm Gavin McElroy. I'm a freshman poli-sci major and CLA senator.
Hey y'all, my name is Kyla Mackner. I'm an exercise science major, and I'm a freshman, and I'm representing college education.
What's up everybody? My name's Levine. I'm a freshman studying fitness, conditioning, and performance, and I'm a senator for college education.
I'm Caden Christian. I'm a freshman and I'm a finance major and I'm the senator for the College of Business.
Hey guys, my name is Hannah Bynes, and I'm a freshman here at Auburn, and my major is free business.
Hey guys, I'm Rhett Wagner. I'm a sophomore here. I'm studying finance, and I'm senator for the Harvard College of Business.
What's up guys, my name is Steven Sadie, currently a sophomore studying finance, and I'm a senator for the Harvard College of Business.
Hey guys, my name's Daniel Disbeek, sophomore finance, and senator for the College of Business.
My name is Madison Shore. I'm a second year veterinary student.
Hey guys, I'm Ryan Locke. I'm a sophomore computer science student and I'm an engineering senator.
Hey y'all, I'm Mary Kate Saville, and I'm a sophomore chemical engineering major.
Hey y'all, I'm Sandra Bryan. I'm a sophomore. I'm a mechanical engineer.
Hey y'all, I'm Graf Sullivan. I'm a college engineering senator and I'm studying civil engineering.
Now we're going to ask everybody stands up and we're going to repeat the oath just as I did.
Please repeat after me. I do solemnly promise.
I do solemnly promise
to support the Constitution and laws of the Student Government Association of Auburn University.
to support the Constitution and laws of the Student Government Association of Auburn University,
And to perform the duties of my office to the best of my ability.
schools council members, if y'all could come to the front, and we're going to do a little bit of the same introduction. So we can go right down the line and just do this exact same introduction.
Hey everybody, my name is Alyssa Durham. I am a concurrent major in social work and political science, and I am the president of College of Liberal Arts School.
Jackson Davis, finance, and I'm vice president for college business.
Hey everyone, I'm Kathleen Sullivan. I'm a supply chain management major. I'm a sophomore, and I'll be the president of the Harvard College Business Schools Council.
Hey, I'm Sarah Halsey. I'm a sophomore and I'm vice president of school nursing.
I'm Clay Tucker, college agriculture. I'm vice president.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all, my name is Megan Hawkins, and I'm serving as the president of the College of Agriculture, and I'm the agriculture economics major.
Hey y'all, my name is Kirsten Bruce, and I'm getting concurrent degrees in psychology and HDFS, and I'm serving as schools council vice president for data sciences.
Hey y'all, where are you going? My name is Liz Beagle, and I'm a junior major in graphic design, and I am serving as the CAC Schools Council president.
Hey y'all, I'm Rose Stoffel, I'm a development and family studies major. This is going to be my second term serving as schools council president for the College of Agriculture.
Hey guys, my name is Lauren Kempisi, and I'll be serving as the, my second year sorry. And I'll be serving as the pharmacy schools president. Hey y'all, I'm Megan Phillip. I'm a second year pharmacy student, and I'll be serving as the vice president. My name is Ashley Dyson. I'm a sophomore major in environmental sciences, and I'll be serving as the president of this school.
Hey guys, my name is Cam Carden. I'm a mechanical engineering major, and I'm the serving as the schools council president for the Michigan.
Hey, I'm Camila Carmelo. I am a sophomore in industrial systems engineering, and I'm the vice president for
Y'all repeat after me. I do solemnly promise to support.
I do solemnly promise to support
the Constitution and laws of the Student Government Association of Auburn University.
the Constitution and laws of the Student Government Association of Auburn University,
And to perform the duties of my office to the best of my ability.
and to perform the duties of my office to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So now I've got a couple of announcements. Forgive me, because I'm just going to be reading from the sheet. But Senate is going to meet in this room every Monday night that we have class at 7:30. So over the next 2 weeks, we'll have Senate Orientation 1 and Senate Orientation 2. At the end of next week's orientation, we will select a pro temp, and senators will be given the opportunity to preference what committee they would like to serve on. Additionally, senators will be able to select whether they want to be a committee chair. On Wednesday, senators can expect to receive an email with an overview of the duties of the Senate Pro Tem, committee chairs, and each standing committee. I'll be sending out first thing on this Wednesday morning. If you are nominated for a Senate Pro Tem during next week's meeting, you'll be asked to give a short statement regarding why you're interested in servicing in this capacity and your vision for that position. Students who select to be considered for a committee chair position will then interview with the VP-elect and Senate Pro Temp sometime in the following week, from February 18th to about February 20th. The SGA coordinator will be present but does not vote. Schools council officers will also receive an email midway through this week to discuss their next steps. And now I'm going to turn it over to Pearson for his 3 points.
Hey everyone, my name is Pearson Brown, and before we jump into this, I get to serve as the advisor of Student Senate, which really means I get to be here to support y'all. So as y'all have seen from the previous group, Student Senate really has the possibility to create such powerful change on campus. And I'm really excited to watch each of y'all this year go forward and represent the people who elected you and be able to be the bridge between your constituents and administrators. So many great things that happen on this campus are through Student Senate and Schools Council, and so I'm excited to watch all of y'all work together to really represent the people who elected you. In a second, I'll turn it over to Brad, but we in every meeting with something we call advisors three-pointers, where we share 3 pieces of information in about a 3-minute span at the end of every cabinet and Senate meeting. And so we highlight different topics. It's a combination of activities and insight and sometimes guest speakers. So on the end of y'all's rows, each of y'all will see an index card that was passed around. And so if y'all want to take a couple of minutes just to write down on the card, you could write your name at the top and then why you ran for Senate, what you're hoping to gain from this year, as well as one question you have about SGA and your position. So we'll give y'all about a minute or 2 to do that, and then Brad has something to share. About 30 more seconds.
Like most of you are wrapping up, I'll introduce myself as well. My name is Brad Smith. I serve as the Assistant Director of Student Involvement, which means that I get to support Pearson in supporting you guys. I also get to work and support our University Program Council. So Pearson and I are some of your biggest advocates and look forward to supporting you and challenging you. Tonight I want to come up before you real quick and throw you right into your roles because I need your feedback. I will be in a meeting tomorrow where we are sharing with OIT some feedback about the technical features of last week's voting system. So does anybody have anything that we should be sharing with OIT in terms of kind of the technical functionality of how voting works this year? I'll go ahead and say the one thing that I've heard from a couple students is that on mobile voting, the ranking candidates was really sensitive and that they should take a look at that. But what else can I share tomorrow with OIT?
I heard about some people not knowing, like they would just like change the order down below and they wouldn't move it to the box, and so they wouldn't do it. Not all of it.
I had a lot of people, and it may have just been like the Wi-Fi issue their signal, but they would submit it and they wouldn't go through it. They have to go like 3 different times to submit it.
What else?
I thought it was notable. I don't know if this was our intention or not, but you don't have to rank all the candidates. You can just pick one and not rank anybody else.
Good. Anybody else? This can apply to old group in the back of the room as well.
I'm not a senator, but I do have concurrent degrees in 2 different colleges, and I wasn't allowed to vote for each college. So I don't know if that's like if it's made that way or what.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're only able to vote for your primary college. So every student at Auburn does have a designated primary college, and that's the only one that they're going to vote for.
And it kind of goes with the sensitivity thing, but I know some people can like scroll down to the bottom because of the boxes. I think
There just needs to be some looking at of the code of laws. In a couple places it mentions major candidates, and then in other places it specifies president, vice president, and treasurer for rank voting, and that needs to be something that the Senate takes on and fixes in the code of laws.
So certain students didn't know, like engineering has 6 Senate seats, but they don't know how many they can actually rank, so they just like put one senator in there and then people like, oh yeah, that's all of them, and then keep going.
Good, thank you.
And one other thing, I think previously, where like all of the different positions were displayed, and as you're going to click into each of them, a lot of people didn't know that there were other options to vote for, and so just kind of looking at that as well.
Anything else? Well, thank you. Hopefully that's just a quick example of what this room needs to be used for, not just by Pearson and myself, but by you guys. What are the things that we need to get feedback on from students so that you can come into this room, advocate for those things, and then turn it into meetings with administrators that actually take action on those things. So thank you in advance for the work that you're going to do this year. Thank you to the Outgoing group as well. And just know that Pearson and I are here to support you as best as we can.
I just want to give one more round of applause for all the work that Carlos did this year. That's really all we have for tonight. Just be checking your email for updates because there's a lot of stuff kind of in this new introduction period, and we want to make sure you get it all. So have a good rest of y'all tonight.